Imagine waking up tomorrow with more energy, sharper focus, and a deep sense of purpose. Imagine your home feeling peaceful, your relationships smoother, your body healthier, and none of it took a drastic overhaul, just small, everyday changes. Today, we're diving into Japanese habits so powerful and life-shifting, it's hard to believe they're this simple. By the end of this video, you'll wonder why you didn't start years ago. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the Growth Mindset Project and hit that bell so you never miss the tools and mindset shifts that can change your life for good. Now, let's jump into 8 Japanese habits that, when practiced regularly, can transform your world from the inside out. Let's begin with one of the most misunderstood secrets to Japanese success: Kaizen. If you've ever wondered how Japanese companies like Toyota dominated industries, or how ordinary people in Japan seem to glide through life productively, Kaizen is why. But here's the surprising part. It's not about giant, exhausting changes. Kaizen is about making things just 1% better every day. It might be as tiny as moving a mug closer to the sink, reading a single page, or taking a 1-minute walk. It's the quiet, almost invisible improvements that build up, compounding like interest until the results are impossible to ignore. Think about this. If you read 1 page a day, that's 365 pages a year, more than most adults read in years. If you do a single push-up every time you walk past your living room, soon your body will remember and crave movement. In Kaizen, the pressure to be your best self every day vanishes. You just focus on tiny incremental progress. That nearly effortless commitment to getting a little better, rather than perfect, is the magic that reprograms your life for success. But even the best habits fall flat if you lack motivation. That brings us to the next life-changing Japanese habit: Ikigai. Ikigai is the search for your reason to get up in the morning. It is where what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for overlap. In Okinawa, one of the world's blue zones known for its high number of centenarians, almost everyone has a clear Ikigai. It's the gentle ambition that makes work enjoyable even into old age, the joy that makes mundane days meaningful. Ask yourself right now, what do I love? What am I naturally good at? What can help the world? How could I live on that? Start exploring these questions and you'll feel a shift. Life isn't just about checking boxes or grinding through routines. It's about being pulled forward by a deep sense of meaning, no matter your age, profession, or background. The next Japanese habit might seem too simple to matter, but it's revolutionary for health and energy: Hara Hachi Bu. This means stopping eating when you're 80% full, a practice embedded in Okinawan culture. Science shows your body needs about 20 minutes to signal fullness to your brain. If you eat until you're stuffed, you've already overdone it. That extra 20% compounds into weight gain, sluggishness, and poor health over time. Instead, try this at your next meal. Eat slowly, savor each bite, and around halfway through, ask yourself, am I satisfied? If the answer is yes, stop. If not, keep going but slowly. You'll quickly train yourself to listen to your body, and your energy, digestion, and mental clarity will all improve effortlessly. Pause here for a moment. If you're finding value in these Japanese habits, hit the like button and leave a comment below. Which of these are you most excited to try? Moving forward, let's explore one of Japan's most beautiful health rituals: Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing. Unlike hiking, it's not about burning calories, but about absorbing energy from nature itself. In Japan, doctors literally prescribe time among the trees for ailments ranging from high blood pressure to depression. You don't need to trek to Mount Fuji. Just visit a local park, walk slowly, breathe deeply, notice the way sunlight hits the leaves, and listen to the subtle sounds of life. Scientific studies prove that even short, mindful visits to nature lower stress hormones, boost your immune system, and elevate your mood. It's about allowing your senses to reset, stepping out of your head and into the world. The best part? You don't need anything but a willingness to wander without a goal. Then there's Wabi-Sabi, a philosophy many outside Japan miss entirely. It is seeing beauty in imperfection, in things incomplete, impermanent, and weathered by time. In our social media world obsessed with filters and perfection, Wabi-Sabi is a liberating counterweight. It's being okay, even grateful, for the crack in an old mug, the worn surface of a kitchen table, the lines on your face, or the mistake that taught you something. With Wabi-Sabi, you stop chasing the myth of perfection and start noticing the beauty in what just is. Next time something isn't quite right, ask, what story or texture or truth does this imperfection reveal? This switches your mindset from self-judgment to self-acceptance, a source of peace very few people ever discover. And then there's Gaman. Widely misunderstood as passive endurance, Gaman is really emotional strength with dignity. It's about handling challenges without falling into endless complaint or victimhood. Gaman doesn't mean ignoring your feelings, but it means not letting the world define you by your pain. You just keep moving, even if quietly. In the end, it's this restraint, this inner stability, that helps you respond to setbacks with resilience instead of drama. With constant social media sharing, every tiny hardship becomes a public spectacle. But Gaman is powerful in its privacy. It's a reminder that you don't need applause or sympathy to persevere, just your commitment to keep going. If you're enjoying these principles, take a second to hit like, make sure you're subscribed, and drop a comment below about the Japanese habit that resonates with you most. Now, Omotenashi, translated as extreme hospitality, but really meaning considerate empathy. In Japanese daily life, people regularly imagine how their actions impact others, speaking softly on trains, cleaning up after themselves, offering a bow or a thoughtful gesture. This habitual consideration is so widespread, Japanese cities remain clean with minimal oversight, and strangers treat each other with mutual respect. Start practicing omotenashi now. Before you do anything, ask, who could this affect? Whether it's playing loud music, making a mess in a shared space, or simply the way you interact with coworkers or loved ones. You'll quickly discover that small acts of consideration ripple out to make your environment, at work, at home, in public, calmer, warmer, and more connected. Finally, let's look at Kintsugi, the art of repairing broken pottery with gold lacquer. The result? The repaired piece isn't just useful again, but often more beautiful than when it was perfect. Kintsugi teaches us that our scars, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, are not something to hide in shame, but a testament to growth, survival, and transformation. Every crack and flaw tells a story and adds value. If you've been struggling, remember, the places you've been broken and repaired are where your character shines through most. Don't cover up your scars. Let them become the gold veins that make you extraordinary. The beauty of Japanese habits is that you don't have to radically change your life overnight. Start with one, let it take root. When you're ready, add another. Each tiny, mindful practice becomes a thread in the fabric of a more intentional, resilient, and joyful life. If these Japanese habits inspired you to start your own transformation, check out the rest of the Growth Mindset Project's videos, each one filled with practical ideas to help you shape your best self. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to make sure you never miss the simple habits that truly work, one day at a time.